One of the issues is having the same length down each side of your torso. So really trying to get a sense of knowing where your elbows are. Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult to know whether your shoulders are level. We don't have many nerves up in the shoulders, the top, you know, collarbone kind of area.
Right.
But you kind of know whether your elbows are level with your waistband of your breeches.
Feel them.
Which is a good indicator.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Do that.
So are your trochanters level? Do they wobble up and down as you walk a bit, Joe? Because it looks like they do at the moment. Yeah, you've really got to get a sense of, you know, keeping him so stable in the middle that rib cage does not rock from side to side.
Yeah.
So you're trying to keep both sides of his back flat, level, parallel to the ground. All four legs on the balance beam, wiggling a bit. So he looks like he might fall off the balance beam with his left fore and his right hind. Okay, so you try to narrow in your left thigh to support the left foreleg and narrow in your right seat bone closer to his spine to keep his right hind leg on the beam. Yeah, so, you know, it's your call. If you need to get control of the shoulders because they're running away, then you slow down. But when you think you've got him on the balance beam, then try to really think about pedaling the bicycle so the wheels don't wobble. Okay, so there should be a little walk forward and back with your grabber, but only like 1 centimetre. So just make sure that one side isn't getting too floaty and too free. No, you still got to have mobility in that right hip joint, and your trochanter should move forward and back a little. Okay, but what we're trying to minimise is the up and down. Okay, so your grabber can pick up and hold, but it shouldn't be rocking from left and right. And it goes forward and back with his movement, but only a little, not too much on the left. Is he on the balance beam now?
Yeah, he likes that.
Yeah. You know, these little things matter, because you may have one side of your collarbone that does a bit of a crunch job, and the other side just hangs. Okay, just in the same way as you've got the opposite compensation in your pelvis. So very often we find there's a diagonal line going through people's body that they'll be tighter in the left shoulder because they're tighter in the right hip.
Yeah, well that's...
Yeah? Yeah, it's just a counterbalance thing, isn't it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so trying to go wide between your zip of your jacket and your left arm, all the way down, wide between the seat bone on the inside and the outside of your thigh. Okay, so first things first, balance beam. What needs to happen to get him there? Can you check your elbows? Check the width on the left from the zip to your left arm. Check your trochanters are level. Okay, think of holding him up around his spine, really hugging him like a cat's paw, or having a grabber on one side and a cat's paw on the other side. 2 prongs of the grabber on the right, 2 toes of the cat's paw on the left. Yeah, so thunk, 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 thunk. So don't adapt to him, make him adapt to you. So you're going to keep the same rhythm regardless, and he dances to your tune. So you make the music with the seat bones, thunk, 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 thunk. That's good. That's it. It's getting much more consistent, you see.
Yeah.
But if you try and adapt to him, you're going to be on a losing battle with the kind of, you know, footing and everything else that you're up against. Or if he decides to look around and loses it for a moment. Yeah, you just stick to your guns, you stick to your plan. Okay, give me a readout on the balance left and right. Is it 50-50, 55-45, 60-40? Oh, what was it?
Took my mind off.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I would have said it's 55.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I thought...
Alright, so is it 55-45 now?
No.
Is it worse?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think on this rein you'll struggle because the outside of a horse's body tends to get longer and wider by virtue of a circle. Yes? So you're really trying, although you're riding on a circle, to have a little bit of outside bend to keep his right side short, keeping it narrow, and trying to let him bulge his tummy towards me, towards the camera. Yeah? So anything you can do with reins, thighs, bearing down, pelvic floor, seat bones, anything you have on the right to limit how wide he can get will help. Okay, then give the left shoulder. You think about that width on the left up by your collarbone. Soft left hand. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Think of putting the stuffing in the left side of his neck. Yeah, I remember we had that theme once before. Yeah. He was losing the stuffing. That's better, that's better. Keep the thunk, thunk, thunk. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Yeah, don't back off. That's it. Think gallop. That's better. Okay, check your elbows. Big wheels. Probably ought to go rising after the transition. Canter again.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. And then,
Around the mud.
okay, and then trot rising and think big wheels. Go, go. That's it. Really, really go forward. Okay, and thinking about his balance left and right when you do this. Lost it now. Circle's too small, I think, for this purpose. I think you've got to make it bigger. Stay forward with your shoulders, Joe. You're leaning back. Come forward. That's better. Forward more than that. That's it. That's where you want to be. Yeah. So you got a little defensive in your canter position. So collarbone forward. Go, go, go. Flap the reins at him or do whatever you do to get him going. That's it. Good. Yep. Go, go, go. Past the gate. Yeah, better, better. Okay, and now just put yourself in rising trot and think, go, go. That's it. Better, better. That's it. And you can tell because he kept his neck long.
Right.
You can tell that that was a transition that happened from the hind leg first because he didn't brace up through to his ears.
Okay.
So you're picking him up between seat bones and knicker tendons. Getting narrow to the spine, lift, 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 lift. Good. Good lifting, Joe. Okay, lift him into trot. Trot, trot, trot. First step was okay and then you lost him. He fell away, yeah? So you're hoovering him up through your thighs, into your stomach, all the fluff and dust and bits going up into there. That's it, think lift, suction. Well done. Really, really lifting up through the front of thighs. Good one. Up through front of thighs, into your belly. Into your belly. That's it. Good. And can you keep suctioning through into trot? Good try, good try. Again, you're just late, I think.
The wrong leg.
Yeah, it doesn't matter on that.
Ride forwards on it.
Yeah. Go. Yeah, nice one. Better again. Because, yeah, he engaged his hind leg. Don't care about which trot diagonal you're on initially, okay? So then when you get...
The right one.
Yes.
Yeah. Doing it properly, I went on the right one.
Keep powering off. Keep powering off. That's it. Don't wait for him. That's it. Go and canter again. Keep being a vacuum cleaner. Keep lifting, suctioning. Keep the collarbone forward as you do it, don't grow tall. Good, and go. Go. That's go. Go. And again, he just wanted to block after a couple of steps. Because that's what he's sort of used to doing, you know.
Yeah.
And he gets you late, you know, he makes you late by doing that. He just puts a little hiccup in or a little hesitation, and then before you know it, Joe's lost her rhythm, you see. So it's the same with the thunk thunk. Okay, try to do thunk thunk in rising trot. Okay, and thunk, 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 thunk. That's it, stay quick on the thunk. Yeah. Bit unfortunate there because you were on a turn when you took the transition, so he struggled with that. So in towards his spine, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Now sit, keep him long and wide on the inside, soft inside hand. Big wheels. Check your collarbone stays in the right place. Keep giving the left hand, Joe. I'm thinking about that softness up in your collarbone. Yeah, again. Wide softness up in the collarbone. Good there. Better. Keep giving the left hand. Keep not restricting him on the inside, holding him on the outside. Better. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, now try the transition. Okay, good try.